Welcome back, everybody. This is episode number 4 of NWA. Hitting the reset button. So, for those that need a little bit of a recap, we just had a pay-per-view. Crowns and new champions. Ultimate Dragon is your junior heavyweight champion, for example. There he is, the champ. And the big one. Well, this is also a big one. We've got new tag team champions. Nakano. Don't know why it says one name, but this is the big one. Austin Aries is now my NWA World Heavyweight Champion. So we've got news. Oh, a failed drug test. Holly J has failed a drug test. As your employer, you must decide what to do. So it's for soft drugs. So we've got some options here. We've got talk calmly, last chance, offer rehab, force rehab, small fine, medium fine, large fine, 30-day suspension, 1690 or fire. So to be honest, it's not the worst one in the world. We're not really national promotion yet, so we can have a calm discussion and see what happens. Okay, good talk. Well, there you go. I guess we'll see. We are now at war, apparently, with TNA. It seems that NWA is definitely better than TNA. This is hurting TNA's popularity. Wow. So our promotion apparently is better than TNA wrestling. That's definitely something to be proud of. AEW beat us 8-0. WWE beat us 7-1. What did we win on? Cool factor. We have more violence and danger. Yeah, okay, that was an old news I just clicked on. Was it? Well, he wasn't part of my roster as far as I was aware, but hey. So yeah, this episode 4, we're going to have 2 weeks worth of NWA Power. One has been pre-booked, one has not. But by the time I work my magic, you'll just see it be booked. So, Sanjay over here has signed with TNA. Chelsea Green's contract's up. WWE have gone for Jason Thunder Liger, who is on a written contract at New Japan. Okay then. That's a pretty big one. Mecha Wolf there. I don't know why it said he left me. I'd already let him go, to be honest. But hey, sometimes the game gets confused, I guess. It's still a work in progress. Oh, there we go. Look at this. AEW had Forbidden Door. So we've got Claudio Darby and Konosuke Takeshita winning the Trios title. Mercedes Moné beat Deonna Purrazzo. The Young Bucks beat their buddies again. Will Ospreay beat Christian Cage for the International Championship. Saraya wins the AEW World's Women's title. MJS won the TNT title. It would have been vacated because of Adam Copeland's injury. Swerve retained over Chris Jericho. And Will Ospreay just won the Continental Classic Championship. So that means if I click on young Mr. Ospreay, he will have 2 belts. And there you go. So he's the International Champion and the Continental Champion. Good for Will. Alright, so it looks like it's official. Jason Thunder Liger signs for WWE. He is just staff, so road agent he'll be. Good signing. Dragon Gate look like they've poached someone off Noah. He's got decent skills. Chelsea staying with WWE. Some renewals over here. We have main event. There you go, Max Caster and Sonata both debuted. Both lost on WWE main event. WWE Raw, we had Owens over Shinsuke. Oh, Baron Corbin there. Oh, that would have been a meat fest, as they say. Braun beating Ishii. Braun Breaker beat Carlito. Dijak beat Lashley. Jey Uso beat Elton Prince, Corbin over Dr. Wagner, and Kevin Owens over Shinsuke Nakamura. So we're going to drop into NWA Power time. So the show opens with the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion making his first appearance on Power. He begins by thanking the NWA fans for the second chance and promises not to drop the ball, as they say. EC3 comes out. He is not impressed. He claims he was caught off guard with Aries' debut and he wasn't ready, so he demands a rematch. Aries considers it and then thinks, why not? Let's do this now. EC3 retreats slightly. He wants the rematch, but he doesn't want it tonight. So it's going to happen in a few weeks in the main event of NWA Into the Fire. So this is my pay-per-view main event feud, and I'm going to try and do lots of angles to build these guys up. I've got an 80 overall, so solid start. So Charles Mason, he's a good wrestler, just needs some overness. Puts in a good performance, beats Joe Alonzo. Got 0.9, so he nearly went up fully by 1 in one match. Kyla Rossi making her in-ring debut, 1 star. But again, overness has a big part to play. She beat Rita Reese. Robert Anthony beats Amazing Red, 2-star match, 55. So we're slowly building up the ratings as the show goes on. All American Girls lose to Pretty Empowered Rochelle Rose and Kylie Page, 1.5 star, 53 final score. Post-match brawl. Pretty Empowered are looking to celebrate when the Diamonds in the Rough hit the ring and a brawl breaks out. Pretty Empowered retreat to the back as Teal and Tessa stand tall. 85, good rating. So obviously still pushing this feud. Debut here for Bojack. He defeats Crowbar. Short match, 2-minute match. Basically a squash. 2-star 60. Needed to boost the mid-card ranks, to be honest. The Asgard Alliance of Rhea O'Reilly and Verti Vixen defeat Charlie Morgan and Jetta to stay over after the pay-per-view. Again, just a decent solid match here. 3-star match, so good tag match. Just need to build them up a bit. Making his in-ring debut in a 1-minute squash, Kroll beats Kerry Morton. Put him over 1.3. Damn. Good. Unfortunately, it also has effect on Kerry, who dropped 1. 1.5, 55. Aaron Stevens books the NWA National Heavyweight Championship match tonight between Richard Holiday, David Richards, Edison and Tom Leitner. 83. Tag action here. We've got Thomas Billington teaming up, who's making his debut, teaming up with Clark Connors. They lost to Silas Young and Chris Dickinson. Yeah, Tom, he's going to play as a heel, just using him to boost the mid-card again. 2.5 stars, 57. The world's greatest tag team beat Kay and Ishin from Dragon Gate. Shelton and Charlie are certainly on a roll at the moment. 2.5 stars, 61. Good match. So Aaron Stevens is talking backstage with Paul Burchill and Trevor Murdoch. They're both still hurting, but they want an anything goes match with War Crawl at NWA Into the Fire. Stevens agrees to the match, so we've got some veterans here taking on some young guns coming up at the pay-per-view in about 4 shows time. Cless Adonis defeats Flip Gordon and Casey Navarro in a triple threat. 2-star match, 55. Mike Santana coming off his pay-per-view defeat. Tonight he wins against Colby Corino, 2.5 stars, 63. Following the match, Trevor Lee comes out. Has a little stare down with Santana here, in nods in approval. Maybe an alliance, or is this a match down the line? So Santana and Trevor Lee, who is the TV champ, 63. Main event time, the National Heavyweight Championships on the line. Richard Holiday picks up the win over Lettener, Richards and Odinson. This was because I like Richard Holiday, giving him a little push. 2.5 star, 65. Post match, he's joined in the ring with his stablemates Charlie Mason and Selena De La Renta. 82 money clip, celebrate bringing home the gold. Yep, so good show, and this time we got a 0.3, so ever so slightly getting better. Sometimes it's just about chipping away. The more we chip away, and like hopefully if we get to like December, you might think, oh, I'm always getting 55, but hey, we chip away, you'll see. It gets better. AEW offered Nick Wayne a contract renewal. We've got another contract renewal. AEW trying to poach off NXT. Talking of NXT, they had a mixed bag show. You've got Josh I mean, come on, NXT. Ty Hill versus Tatum Pax in the main event. I suppose that's not too bad. Joe Gacy on level up there. We've got All Japan Pro Wrestling, and we've got New Japan over here. Nothing too major to note. So there. That is Wednesday. Let's see what the next day holds. Looking at this then, AEW have poached an NXT talent, Brianna Ruggiero. Cannot pronounce that properly. Again, apologies. Progress are teaming up Kid Lycos and Leon Slater. That would be a good tag team. Okay, we've got a change of style here from technical to high flyer. AEW held Dynamite. So sign all these people, and yet I don't see like the roster changes. Hangman Page beat Nick Wayne. Bandito beat Christian Cage. Reho beat Chris Statlander. Orange Cassidy beat Roderick Strong. Singles match here for Anthony Bowens. He lost to Bryan Danielson. Main event time, that would have been a good match. Claudio Costanoli, Darby Allin, and Konosuke Takeshita versus Shibata, Kyle O'Reilly, and Daniel Garcia. And Takeshita picks up the win. That would actually probably be a trio we might actually see in real life. So we had an indie show here. I'm trying to see if there's any standouts that I might look at poaching. Yeah, not too bad so far. Not too bad. At the moment, it does say I'm on 3 million. So I started on 1.2. I'm up to 3. That would have been the pay-per-view. We'll see when you get to January the 1st. So we'll see this soon. We'll see the real state of the finances. So we're at Friday. Got some contracts here coming up. IVW have some TV tapings. Cash Flow. TNA Impact. We'll have a little run through Impact. Hammerstone beat Adrian Prince 27%. No wonder they said I'm better. Say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry beats Tommy Dreamer. Steph Delander with the win there. Main event time. Alan Angels is getting a nice little main event push here on Impact. That's interesting to see. We've got another indie show here. That's Primo there. So maybe Mexico. We've got Stardom over here. So yeah, nothing too much. Let us continue on. So Ricky Starks, his contract is up for renewal, and surprisingly, I didn't see WWE put their name in the hat. Got Mike Bailey's contract up here. Barbario. So what I might have a look, is have a look to see how much Starks would want. Because I'd love to have a Ricky Starks on my roster. Begin negotiations. So if I want him, he wants 150,000 a month, pay by appearance 18 grand, I don't. I would love it. I mean, 66. So who's my most popular? My most popular guy or girl? Sort by push. Santana at 52. What's the Aries? The world champs only got 48. Holiday, he's on 43. So yeah, Ricky Starks would be a main eventer straight off the bat if I brought him in. I mean, I should probably see how we get on first financially, because I don't want to pay 150,000 a month for someone that I could potentially not afford, and it would take out the company. But it's a shame. That's the thing about a randomised. Rampage have 3 matches: Joe over Wayne, Starks over Ortiz, and Bowens over Christian. Our poor Christians having a mare recently. ICW, the big one that a lot of you like is SmackDown. So we have, there you go, look, Zaya Brookside made her main event debut, losing. Lara Valkyrie wins here. Dragunov beat Omas, that would have been cool to see. MVP in a main event. Unfortunately, The Miz wins. We've got New Japan here, growing to global prominence. So they have achieved heels of series of successful events, great storylines, rise of breakout stars. The move to global status not only expands New Japan's reach, but also sets the stage for riveting new rivalships, partnerships, promising and exciting futures for wrestlers and fans. So it'll be interesting to see if they go on a bit of a hiring streak or something. There you go, look, so WWE's got 82. New Japan creeping up there, better than AEW. Where am I? All the way down here, so there we go, we're not too bad. So we're 40. So 39 to 4, we got up 1. Flying up, who are we catching? CML. I suppose Ring of Honor, so 43. And we're 40. So Ring of Honor's the aim. We're coming for you, Ring of Honor. So Ricky's staying at AEW to 2026, so 2-year deal. So the Cora Jade there, looks like she's called up to the main WWE roster. Well done. Bailey's renewed his contract with New Japan, and it's a written contract, which basically means he'll stay at some of these other companies for a little bit, and then he'll join exclusively to New Japan Pro Wrestling. So a raid, basically. He's been picked up. Some contract renewals. No one particularly I'm interested in. AEW Coalition, Joe beat Bandito, Trent and Mark Bristow. First time seeing them that I can recall. Statlander wins. CJ Perry beat Megan Bain. To be honest, it'd probably be a squash match the other way around. Okada beat Daniel Garcia, and the trio of champs over here beat Hook, Miro, and Shibata. Ring of Honor, my competition. Vincent beat Christopher Daniels in the main event. So I've got to aim for beating the 72 main event here. We can do it. I believe. So we are on the 1st of July. As you can see, we went from 1.2 mil. We are peaking now around 2.6, so we did lose money in the end. Let's go to the reports. That's facing WWE, AEW, which seems still better than TNA. So we've got Harley up again. Give her a friendly pat on the back. Okay, good talk. Maybe I might change my drug policy. Medical, I believe, wherever that is. Oh, up here. Let's do that. Look at that, you got the history. Didn't realise that, but yeah, random, but everyone's doing well. Apart from our old Harley J over there. Something I've not looked at in a little while. Production's doing okay. As we made money, and we're doing well, let's have a look. Let's have a look at marketing. That's pretty bad. I definitely meant to press that. Production, marketing. Where are we? Let's knock it up. There we go. National. All right. What have we got? Let's have a look at offices and maybe the stage quality. So 500 grand a month. Again, I'm not ready for that. That's a lot. So we will, however, look at staging. Let's take the punt on this one. And that'll do for now. As you can see, we are a lot better. Pyro, I don't believe we need better pyro or any pyro. However, if it's going to help us improve, why not? Let's have a good pyro, straight from none to good. 300,000 a month now I've just spent here. That hopefully that's not at the end of the world. Caprice Coleman being offered a contract with WWE, and that is the big news really. Lots of war reports. Oh, New Japan's global success lasted about a cup of coffee. Red Pro, I suppose. Neon is your cruiserweight champion still. So lots to take in on that one. Okay, let's have a little look-see. So Caprice Coleman is signed now to WWE. So Ring of Honor are looking to replace him with Jim Cornette. I suppose, why not? Why not? We've also got WWE Raw. Oh, okay. Interesting main event. We'll scroll down to that. You got Sanada versus Dr. Wagner. So they're really trying to push these guys. Jason beat Carlito, and Bron Breakker beat Baron Corbin. The old wolf dogs there colliding. Okay, here we go. So we open up Power with Tom Leitner, aka Bram, beating Cena. Not a bad opener, 72. 2.5 star, 71 is what I want to say. 59 overall. This was a face versus face match. 2 stars. Ivy Lee's picking up the win for her team of LAX 5150, beating the All American Girls. War Horse and Claw beat Red Alonzo. Slowly building up War Horse here. 2-star match, 54. Following the match, Paul Burchill and Trevor Murdoch appear on the Titantron. They say they will return to the NWA soon, and they promise to get their revenge on Warcrawl. 80 overall. Aaron Stevens signs off on Tessa and Till versus Kylie and Rose tonight. So Diamonds in the Rough will face Pretty Empowered in a tag match. 75 overall. And that match was right now. So as you can see here, we had it end in a draw, which really did not help Teal Piper for some reason. We had it descend into chaos through interference by Kenzie Page. So Rochelle Rose got a bit of overness there. So did Tessa. 1.5 star, 51. It's just to keep the feud going. Aaron Stevens wants to keep the ball rolling, and tonight he's booked a fatal 4-way match for the NWA Tag Team Championship, 93. Singles match here, Max the Impaler beat Avery Everett very good at match actually, 3-star match. Bojack gets another win, beats Salas Young in a singles match, 2-star match, 58. Backstage promo with EC3. He's got his Asgard alliance. He promises to lead by example tonight and show Austin Aries why he is the rightful uncrowned world champion. 77. Ultimo gracing us with his appearance in a triple threat match, successfully retains the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship against Kerry Morton and Low Key. This was a 3.5-star match, 64. So possibly one of my better matches. No Remorse beat the Disciples of Hardcore, 3-star match, 62. This very much helped Trevor Lee and Davey Richards there. Following the match, similar to last week, but this time Santana and Conan come out to the stage area. Santana gestures he wants a title shot towards Trevor Lee, who's clutching his TV title. As Austin Aries enters for his match against Robert Anthony, EC3 appears out of nowhere and attacks Austin Aries. EC3 then rolls a beaten Aries into the ring, giving Anthony a bit of a head start. So it's a bit like that angle from 2K games, if you play WWE 2K series, where you get jumped before you head into the ring and then rolled. So you're fighting against the odds. 74. Austin Aries, though, he recovers and beats Robert Anthony. The finish really killed the crowd. The finish is a DQ finish. EC3 interferes, attacks Austin Aries, leading to EC3 flooring Aries with the NWA title. He puts his foot on a fallen rival's chest and raises the title high. So EC3 showing a bit of a vicious streak here. He wants his belt back. Main event time for the World Tag Team Championship. So we had a fatal 4-way World's Greatest Tag Team, LAX, Adonis and Odinson, and we also had Lucky Money. Might be a surprise here, but Adonis and Odinson are the new NWA World Tag Team Champions. And as you can see from the overness side, this very much helped Odinson. 1.9 he went over here. 2.5 star, 63. I like the main event. Still pretty cool. Oh, look at that now. Now you see, improving production has raised the bar for us. First show we're getting in the 60s. This is all down to that was because I put better marketing, and obviously I improved some of the, I gave it some pyro. So it really does matter in the early days trying to get your production levels up as best as you can. We made a good amount of money as well, 64,000. There's tickets, look at that. That's a nice looking little line. So we start at 39. We're getting towards 41. So 2 bits of overness in a month maybe. So at this rate we're going to tick along nicely. Cornette signs with Ring of Honor, and it is on a development contract, so that means he can officially get called up to AEW's ranks. Look at that, MS Raid deals coming up. Both WWE and AEW are after her. And we've got NXT here. Oh, Trick Williams defends the world title. Have a little scroll down to the main. You got Wesley over Damien Kemp. There you go, main event. Trick Williams beat Brooks Jensen. I only got 57, but it's something you probably would see on weekly TV. But yeah, that, my friends, we'll be calling that an end of today's episode. So that was 2 episodes of Power. And yeah, we're sort of creeping now towards Into the Fire. Hope you all enjoyed it. As always, please hit a comment or a like would be great. It keeps me going. Let me know what you think so far, and as always, take care everyone.